Oh, looks like it's recording. Now, are you getting audio? Oh my goodness, time flies. Father or man? That's what I'm dealing with. For unsurpassable justice in 2020 during coronavirus. Last week was my conception day, 1961. And yeah, I was that little squirt in my father and found my way to my mother's egg. In 61, now at 58 years old, single, never married, no kids, looking for the mother of my child and trying to understand Michael Jackson being born a black man and died a white woman. So I put all that out there. Oh, last week I also made reference to I wanted to see men who steer at goats. Steer. Look at goats. And then I made reference to Spartacus, Blood and Fate, a Starz Media series. And I promised you also to read Subconsciousness from the Tao. But then I started reading Dorothy Roberts' Killing the Black Body, Race, Reproduction, and the Meaning of Liberty. So, and it starts with Anna Julia Cooper's quote in 1893. The painful patient and silent toil of mothers. To gain a fee simple title to their bodies of their daughters. The despairing fight as an entrapped tigress to keep below their own persons would furnish material for epics. Anna Julia Cooper. Isn't she the woman that was dealing with abortion and so on, just for y'all that don't know? And then, let me just read Julia Roberts. I'm going to get to the Tao in a second. I only got 15 minutes in these segments. That's all the media permits. In 1989, officials in Charleston, South Carolina, initiated a policy of arresting pregnant women whose prenatal test revealed that they were smoking crack. In some cases, a team of police tracked down expectant mothers in the city's poorest neighborhoods. In other words, officers invaded the maternity ward to haul away patients in handcuffs and leg irons. Breathe, calm down. Hours after giving birth. One woman spent final weeks of her pregnancy detained in a dingy cell in Charleston County Jail. She went into labor and was transported in chains to the hospital and remained shackled to the bed during the entire delivery. All but one of 4 dozen women arrested for prenatal crimes in Charleston were black. Dorothy pats herself on the back having gone to Yale and graduated from Harvard Law, institutions of higher learning. But then in her reading and research and reading some of this stuff, things that stick out or that I've underlined. Do I have time? I told you, I got to keep the phone from frying in the shade. Talking about melanin dominant and being, is my melanin biological living light receiving the frequency of the sun without an umbrella? Is my melanin biological living light skin my solar panel? I'm going to stop there with Dorothy and try to read some of what I promised. I had made reference to emptiness in the last segment in night. Night, you a mother without a mother. You are mystery and power and ruler of all time. That was Dang Ming Dao's 365 Tao daily meditation. But I promised you subconsciousness. And so heaven and hell are subconsciousness. Meditation opens seldom glimpsed areas of our subconsciousness. When that happens, extraordinary thoughts and awareness come to us with seeming spontaneity. We realize truths that were opaque to us before. We perceive events that were previously too distant. But no one ever became superhuman because of meditation. They only open their own latent potential. Everything is locked inside of us and need only be opened. That is why it is said that heaven is within us. In the same way, the pains and struggles of the past sometimes haunt us with astounding vehemence. Problems and conflicts are difficult to exercise. Although we may practice spirituality and move on to new endeavors and relationships, past hurts still come back in our memories and dreams. These are not demons from another world, nor are they karmic manifestations of previous lives. They are the scars in our subconsciousness, in our subconscious. No matter how diligent we try to progress, there still are pains that curse us day after day. That is why it is said that hell is within us. We ourselves are the battlegrounds for good and evil. There's no need to look beyond our world. Everything to be understood is within us. All that must be transcended. The pains and scars of the past is within us. All the power of transcendence is also within us. Tap into it, and you tap into the divine itself. I'll leave resolution, the next one, 41, for another time. I got to keep creating my media. Hook you. Ain't that how the Ron Howard and Tom Hanks did that in the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons? I mean, got to give Ron Howard, Opie, thumbs up for Angels and Demons. But let me go ahead and read some of the thoughts from Killing the Black Body by Dorothy Roberts. How much time do I got? 5 minutes left to this segment. And this is the, not YouTube, but the iMovie segment. And then I'll do the YouTube segment. And then they'll all be up on brotherra.com. If you're interested. Oh, damn, I didn't say my great line. As Father Nature, you know, during coronavirus, I gotta pull a Magic Johnson out my ass. Give it to me. The song in the background was, "Give it to me, baby. That sweet, that funky stuff. You don't like my music, you don't have to use it. Get the funk out of my face." So as I continue to read, poor black mothers were blamed for perpetuating social problems by transmitting defective genes, irreparable crack damage, and a deviant lifestyle to their children. A controversial editorial in the Philadelphia Inquirer suggested, 1990, coerced contraception as a solution to the black underclass, noting the main reason more black children are living in poverty is that people having the most children are the least capable of supporting them. This is only 7 days after my conception in 1961. And as a melanin-dominant black man who can receive the energy of the sun, absorb it, and turn it into, wait a minute, there are 4 corners at the base of the pyramid. One is spiritual, the other is intellectual, the other 2 are physical and emotional. Now, are we stuck in the physical, emotional arena, or is a black man gonna reveal to himself his own greatness, despite the past 400 years of self-hate, degradation, and the misinterpretation of self? Melanin, biological living light. Melanin recessive, inbred created white people. White people only 1/10 the Earth's population. But yet they got coronavirus under the my trumpet administration, and I have to wear a mask. No, don't breathe the clean air, nigga. Shit, that's for me. You wear a mask. I don't know. Let me shut up and... Oh, here we go. The editorial proposed reduction number of children born to the poor black women by implanting them with long-acting contraceptive Norplant. Biogenetic engineering. Here in the intellectual mecca of the world. And who am I? And what am I doing? What am I thinking? That says I gotta go for this 15-minute segment because y'all can't get too much at once. All right, I'm out. Peace.